Three rules. Speak if it is the truth.
Okay.
Speak if it is useful to the recipient, and speak when you have something meaningful to deliver.
We learn about life through questions.
How do we tame this mind?
Is that person more equipped?
How does one know that now this is going beyond my control?
How much of a role does education play?
What causes this lack of concentration?
To answer some of these, Mr. Praveen Mankar, founder of Pratibimb Charitable Trust, brings to you Face to Face. This week we are talking about right speech.
So many times we hear these words, silence is golden, creation happens in silence, watch your words, watch what you talk, don't talk impulsively, and we don't even realize the value of this great power we have, which is speech. So what do you think is right speech?
First, you must understand what is speech before you come to even right speech. Speech is a combination of the word, the tone of voice, the breath,
Okay.
because you speak when you are exhaling, and the target audience, right? So, let us first understand the spiritual part of speech. When you are exhaling and you are speaking a word, what is exhalation? Exhalation is air coming out of your system. Along with air, carbon dioxide is coming out, which is the waste matter of your body.
Okay.
But along with that, something else is coming out. And what is that something else? That something else has to be seen on the backdrop of inhalation. When you inhale, you are taking in air, oxygen, and that's something else. What are the things that human being takes? Food, water, and air. These are the inputs to the body. You can stop eating food, you can stop drinking water. Your body temperature doesn't change, but you stop breathing, your temperature drops. So, there is something in this air which enables you to retain that body temperature. Food and drink does not regulate your body temperature, it is only breath that regulates your body temperature. And breath has two components, one is incoming air and one is outgoing air. So, whatever that component is that comes in, that enables you to maintain your body temperature, is the same component that goes out, because when the air is going out, warm air is going out, right? Since we say that when you stop breathing, you stop living, we can say breath is life.
True.
So, if breath is coming in and breath is going out, life is coming in and life is going out.
Okay.
What is life? Life is energy.
Energy.
Yeah. So, energy is going out. What energy is this? Life is a matter of creation. So, it is creative energy. So, when you are speaking, creative energy is going out of your system.
So it is expended.
Now, this exhalation, creative energy, while going out, is carrying a word, which is your speech.
Okay.
And that word has a meaning. So, that word gets the power of creation because of the creative energy accompanying it. So, when you say something like, my life is full of troubles, you have created through your speech trouble for your life, because the creative energy does not sit in judgment. Should I do this? Should I not do this? Creative energy executes the command. Your word says, my life is full of trouble, trouble comes to you. So, whenever you utter negative speech, you have created the negativity in your life, and that is why our elderly people used to say, Shubh Shubh Bolo. So, this is the spiritual aspect of speech. Now, you ask the question, what is right speech? Any speech that delivers the desired result is right speech.
Okay.
For example, let us imagine two armies are facing each other. Both the armies are in attack mode, battle has not yet begun, we are ready to commence battle. And I, as the general of my army, I tell them, hey, attack na. What will my soldiers do?
Yeah.
Will they attack or will they think? Kya bola? So, the speech attack did not come with the proper tone. I am talking of the second aspect, the tone. If the general has to give the command attack, he has to say attack with that full vigor which will energize his soldiers to mount the attack. If he sings in a sing-song voice or a very weak voice, attack here, soldiers will wonder, is he serious? Does he really want us to attack, or he is just saying attack? So, the second subject about right speech is the right tone. The third subject is the right words that you use. So, suppose a parent is talking to the child, he wants to encourage the child. Now, some parents think that they are encouraging the child by pointing out the neighbor's child who is doing well.
Okay.
वो देख कैसा कर रहा है, तू कैसे नहीं कर सकता है? You are not encouraging, you are discouraging.
Comparison.
By comparing, your child has special skills, the neighbor child has other skills. If you really want to encourage your child, don't compare him with somebody else. Then you are not using the right speech. So, you are not getting the desired result. Whenever your speech delivers the desired result, it is the right speech.
So, how do we practice this in day-to-day life?
By being conscious. We are not conscious, we just use, yes, mindfulness is the buzzword today. We are so used to the way we speak that we are casual in our approach in speech. There is always a target audience, that is the fourth subject I talked about, target audience. Who are you speaking to? He is a recipient. So, value the recipient, respect the recipient when you are communicating.
Now, we say that as you said, we have some creative energy which we are converting into sound energy, and we are delivering the words. Let us look at it on that angle. But so many times there is no mindfulness. We say words impulsively without meaning. So, is there any way we could calm ourselves to get words the way it should be in the right manner?
See, the mantra for right speech is practice of silence. Why? Because we are habituated to speak unnecessarily. We have been born and brought up in an environment where speech is encouraged. Whether you speak sense or you speak nonsense, speech is encouraged. And again, common example is political commentaries, sports commentaries. Everybody is a qualified political and sports commentator, whether he understands the subject or not. He has an opinion and he will comment. Are you qualified to comment? That is the question which needs to be asked. It is like today everybody has become a Google doctor. Everybody knows everything about medicines and illnesses. They will go on Google search engine, they will read something and they will go and talk to their physician and their doctors that this is how it should be done. Who is the doctor? Who is qualified to speak?
So, putting it together, you have to be mindful of what you speak and see that you speak only when it is required to be spoken.
3 rules. Speak if it is the truth.
Okay.
If you are not sure it is the truth, be silent.
Okay.
Speak if it is useful to the recipient. If it is hurtful, harmful, stay silent. And speak when you have something meaningful to deliver. Otherwise, do not speak.
And sir, sometimes there are situations, in life where you have decided to follow these rules. As you said, you will speak only if you are asked to speak and all that. And then sometimes impulsively you get carried away in that situation and speak something. Is it a part of a plan, or it just a logical
Impulse
mind?
is not a plan, because you are in control of what you think, say and do. Now, you may have an impulse to snap at somebody,
Okay.
but you still have a mind which thinks, should I or should I not? Decision making is your capability. When you do not pay attention to that decision making process and you snap, then you have kept in cold storage an ability given to you by your creator of forming a judgment and using that judgment for your actions. Speech is your action.
So then that means that what we eat, what we breathe, all these have some effect on our speech also.
Sure.
So,
Watch how you speak when you are angry.
okay.
Okay? Since you said connected it with breath. You are almost snorting when you are angry. Yeah. You are stuttering because there are a lot of words which you want to speak, but they don't come out at the speed at which they should come out because your breath is curtailed. Your breath is held back. You are not able to deliver the words at the speed at which your thoughts are processing them. And therefore, you stutter, stammer, your face is showing anger, your eyes are showing anger, but the words are not flowing out. Now, take a deep breath. Two things will happen. Words will flow out smoothly and it will also calm down your anger. When you take a deep breath, you are giving yourself those 2-3 moments extra, which are sufficient for you to think, am I doing the correct thing? But when you are not breathing in a regulated manner, you are so focused on delivering your anger through speech that there is no time to think.
Okay. So, basically, as you say, the breathing, what we eat.
Yes, what we eat also has an effect on the body chemistry.
Okay. So, the biochemical change.
So, there is a change. The body chemistry will trigger something because everything is sense. When your body chemistry changes, it triggers. What does it trigger? It triggers two things, your subconscious mind and your organs of expression. Speech comes through your mouth, which is an organ of expression. You are expressing through your speech. When your body chemistry changes, your expression changes.
So, can we say, summarize that if we are able to eat the right food, do breathing exercises and calm your mind by meditation, we will be slowly guided towards the right speech?
Regulate all the inputs because the inputs decide the output.
Okay.
What are your inputs? Your input breath, input food, input water. These are your inputs. Okay. The input is what you see through your sense organs, eyes, ears, nose, taste, skin.
All the senses.
The sense organs. Jnanendriya, sense organs. Jnana, knowledge, all the knowledge that you acquire from the universe, whatever you term it, good, bad, ugly, wonderful, comes to you through senses. Karmendriya, organs of expressions. Speech is an organ of expression. So, your Jnanendriya and Karmendriya are to be in tune through the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. Now, when I say conscious mind, the seat of understanding, logic, reasoning, decision making, giving commands. Subconscious mind, the mind of execution. So, here you have the Jnanendriya, the conscious mind, the subconscious mind, the Karmendriya. When they are in sync, your life is in sync.
So, this was the right speech. We know now the way to balance our speech in the right way. Thank you very much.
If you have some questions about life, please connect with us. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and press the bell icon for weekly updates.